الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
حق لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. Please ensure that our lines are straight, stand shoulder to shoulder. The edge of our heel should be on edge of the line. Allahu Akbar. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. لا أقسم بيوم القيامة ولا أقسم بالنفس اللوامة أيحسب الإنسان أن لن نجمع عظامه بلى قادرين على أن نسوي بنانه بل يريد الإنسان ليفجر أمامه يسأل أيان يوم القيامة فإذا برق البصر وخسف القمر وجمع الشمس والقمر يقول الإنسان يومئذ أين المفر كلا لا وزر إلى ربك يومئذ المستقر ينبأ الإنسان يومئذ بما قدم وأخر بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه كلا بل تحبون العاجلة وتذرون الآخرة وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة ووجوه يومئذ باسرة تظن أن يفعل بها فاقرة كلا إذا بلغت التراقي وقيل من راق وظن أنه الفراق والتفت الساق بالساق إلى ربك يومئذ المساق. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. فلا صدق ولا صلى ولكن كذب وتولى ثم ذهب إلى أهله يتمطى أولى لك فأولى ثم أولى لك فأولى أيحسب الإنسان أن يترك سدى ألم يك نطفة من مني يمنى ثم كان علقة فخلق فسوى فجعل منه الزوجين الذكر والأنثى أليس ذلك بقادر على أن يحيي الموتى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله أستغفر الله ربي من كل ذنب أستغفر الله
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, we have two quick announcements, very important announcements. First one, I would like to ask Mike to come up in front to make an announcement. Is Mike in the hall? Yeah. While he's coming up, some of you maybe recognize him. He's for the last few weeks, he's been among us during Friday, Jummah, and other times, no matter it's 100 degrees in the sun or rain, he's been out here trying to get voters registration. So he has a few words to say as we come to the end of voter registration. And after Mike, I'm going to have Islamic Relief have an important message also.
Thank you. My name is Mike Caldwell, and thank you very much for allowing me to spend time with your community. I'm a volunteer deputy register with Collin County. It's a Collin County governmental type of job. My duty is to help provide you a way to register to vote. And if you think about voting, particularly during this time of election, is the most important responsibility we as citizens have. So I encourage you, if you haven't registered, to please vote, to please register, and then next month you'll be able to vote. So again, thank you very much for your time. And
thank you very much, Mike. Next we have Islamic Relief, Brother Azhar.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. My brothers and sisters, I would like to invite all of you to our annual dinner for Pakistan, which will take place this coming Sunday, October 14th at Renaissance Hotel, which is on Dallas Parkway. And this year we have invited a very well-known TV personality, Imran Abbas, and also with him is Salman Ahmed. And most importantly, we have a sister who used to get a sponsorship, orphan sponsorship from a donor like yourself. And now she's about to finish her medical school, and very soon she will be a medical doctor. So inshallah, she's flying all the way from Pakistan to give testimony and to share with you how your simple contribution, humble contribution, was able to change her entire life. And now she is going to stand on her own feet and help other orphans who need desperate help and support. I just want to quickly share with you a story. When I was in Mali, which is one of the poorest nations on earth, the capital city of Mali is Bamako, and 2 hours drive from Bamako is a village called as Olesabugu. Even in 2018, there is no clean water, there is no electricity, there is no school, and there is no hospital. So this village has almost 1,500 population. So over here, Islamic Relief sponsors an orphan whose name is Muhammad Tore. So when I visited Olesa Bugu, I asked this young orphan, what would you like to become when you grow old? So usually children of this age group, they tell you that I want to become Ronaldo or Messi. They tell you I want to become a pilot or a policeman. This young child looked into my eyes and he said, I would like to become the president of my country. So coincidentally, the president's name is also Muhammad Tore. So here is this young child who is getting $50, and from that $50 he gets food, clothing, shelter and education. But the most important thing that he gets is the hope. Your generous contribution provides hope. And today in Pakistan, we sponsor close to 3,189 orphans. We are hoping to sponsor another 200 orphans by the end of the year. So please come and see what Islamic Leaf was able to do in Pakistan in the last 26 years. They have put in more than $90 million since 1992. And you can come and see the important work that Islamic Leaf has been doing. All the work is done by our employees. Close to 400 employees inside Pakistan deliver the aid on your behalf, whether it is a man-made disaster, whether it's a natural disaster, whether it is development work, whether it's building schools, hospitals, whether it is doing eye surgeries in Balochistan, whether it is taking clean water to certain areas. Islamic Leaf executes all its work through your generous donations and through its own staff. So again, mark the calendar. The brother is distributing the postcards outside. Please come and support this very important event. Every year we do, during this time of the year, an event for Pakistan. So please come and support the important work of Islamic Leaf in Pakistan. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وما والاه. A few things, brothers and sisters. Number one, there was 2.5 hours ago, there was a 5.8 earthquake in Indonesia in the same region that was hit last week with a tsunami. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all those who are there. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala restore peace, tranquility, goodness. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send down rahmah from above so that the inhabitants of this earth and the earth itself could continue with stability as long as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. 3 points I want to talk about tonight. Number one, brothers and sisters. In the surah I recited tonight, it was asked, يَسْأَلُ أَيَّانَ يَوْمُ الْقِيَامَةِ. It was asked, when is the day of judgment? When will that day come? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not tell us the specific hour, day or time, did He? Yes or no? No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us ample signs, and those signs are sufficient for us to gauge if we are pushing Qiyamah forward or are we pulling it towards us. Based on all that we are seeing, all that we are witnessing, all that we are experiencing, it seems as if we are trying to pull Qiyamah towards us. And one of the biggest downfalls in that is the inability to understand the importance of amana and trust. I'm going to say this only one more time because I've been saying in every khutbah I've given in the last month till date. We are not in this country because we were better than others from our country to be here. We're not here because we had more money or because our degree was written in golden ink. We are here because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent us here for a very specific reason. In the region that we reside in, the reason Allah sent us for is so that we can conduct our daily lives, raise our family, and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and exemplify that all this and more can be done in the way of Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, i.e. represent the goodness that you are meant to be. Now, this debate in this masjid, in every community, has to end when it comes to voting, registering, who to vote for. It's amazing how much feedback I've gotten. I want to publicly say very simply, you are not electing a Khalifa. You are not selecting an Imam of the masjid. Does the person wear hijab or no? Is it a boy or a girl, a man or a woman? That's not the problem. The problem is, when we came in this country, we felt that politics had nothing to do with our presence in this country. So we stayed out of it. And it's because that we stayed out of the politics of this country that today the game is being played against us. And I'll tell you very simply why. All the politicians I've met and worked with and spoke with, from Bill Clinton to Joe Biden to Bernie Sanders to even Keith Ellison, they would say one thing: where are you, Imam? Where are your people? If you're not going to come and explain to us what has to be done, then we will do what's being told to us to do. So brothers and sisters, my last thing out of the 3 points is number one. If you haven't registered to vote, tomorrow is the deadline. In Islam, we don't procrastinate. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Man khafa adlaj, wa man adlaja balagha al-manzil." Whoever fears the approach of an enemy or imminent harm, they leave at night. They don't say, "Kal subah fajr ke baad tahajjud padh ke niklenge," or "We'll go after fajr tomorrow." No, we don't wait. We run. We do things ahead of the curve. Whoever fears goes in the middle of night. Who goes in night will get to their destination. So our destination is to bring forth stability in our nation. And unfortunately, the reality is politics plays a pivotal role in that. So please, if you are a citizen, you need to register. Tonight, the brother is outside waiting for us. Number two. Brothers and sisters, the houses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are beacons of light on this earth. Yes or no? Subhanallah, we have over 3,000 masajid in America. Alhamdulillah. We have tens of thousands of masajid around the world. The one thing that we are missing today is a sense of belonging. This is my masjid. What is it, brothers and sisters? This is I don't hear you. My masjid. This is my masjid. I.e., this masjid belongs to me, and I'm grateful to Allah that He's given me the opportunity to be a part of it. If we can restore that sense of understanding within us and that sense of ownership, then inshaAllah, our generations to come will secure this place. If not, if we consider this like a hotel, we came and we went, we did what we had to do, and we're gone, then la samhallah, may Allah protect. I said this 15 years ago and I'll say it again today. I fear in the next 10 years, masajid in America will start closing. Remember my words. Because churches in England closed, and masajid in Spain and in Africa, different regions closed. This is a cycle that if we don't own this, that this is my masjid, and we don't take care of it like we need to take care of it, the job will not be done. As your Imam in the last month, I have seen so many areas that we need to work on, and this will only be accomplishable if we all work together. So let us own this masjid, inshaAllah. And in regards to owning it, the third and final point is, it's essential that we keep the house of Allah clean and to the best of its representation at all times. I was at another center this weekend, and I was amazed. I was gobsmacked, as they say. I went to the upstairs facility. They have ancient artifacts and books, first edition books from 600 years ago. Old books, but they're sitting there, and everything was organized. Their carpet, the entrance, everything was so clean. Why? Because they said, this is our center. Brothers and sisters, this is our masjid. The Prophet Muhammad said that Iman has many branches. The top of them is to say La ilaha illallah, and the lowest branch is to remove something harmful from the path. If you and I see a piece of garbage, or we see dirt on the floor, it is not possible that if I say this is my masjid, that I walk over it and turn a blind eye on it. If we all do our part to keep the masjid clean, to keep it nice, if we see water running in the wudu area, turn it off. If we see children playing in the bathroom, in a kind manner, tell them, this is the bathroom. For a child or for someone to put a whole toilet roll into a toilet and then flush it and flood it, brothers and sisters, this is Allah's house. Let us restore that ownership. Let us restore this goodness in this masjid. That any time we hear a faucet on or we see a light on, what will we do? Turn it off, inshallah. And keep the place clean for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We take care of Allah's house today. Allah will build us palaces tomorrow. Man bana lillahi masjidan bana Allahu lahu baytan fil jannah. This hadith which you hear in fundraisers all the time, this hadith actually implies not just building the shell. It means building the inner soul of the masjid. so that this masjid is functioning the way that the masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam functioned. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us, bless our families, protect our generations to come. May Allah allow us to love His house and to connect with His house and gain our dunya and akhirah through His house. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to preserve Islam for generations to come. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.